So, I really miss the Barcelona days. I really, really do miss the Barcelona days because it has just become so predictable, the Clasico these days. It's only it's only Real Madrid who are running the show at the moment because they have the money. Barcelona, they're failing to compete really against this team. And it's even worse maybe under the Xavi era. Remember Aubameyang's time when we saw Barcelona fighting even though they had less. But to be honest, a lot of things have changed, and Barcelona are at the top of they're at the bottom of the mountain, while Real Madrid are at the top. And I'm speaking about this while they won the league last season. That tells you how confusing it is really at the moment in terms of how El Clasico has been going. So we are gonna get into this paper and we're gonna try to talk about the game between Real Madrid versus Barcelona, and it is now there is a new king in this one, people. There's a new kid and the new king who's running El Clasico, and we're gonna talk about him. And I think it's that time we have to say, hey Jude. So hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. And the Hey Jude is by now really trending because I think he's really running the show. He's really running the show, this kid, and it's really difficult to overlook him. It's really, really difficult to look elsewhere because what he's doing, and again for the second time in one season, which is meant to be his debut season in the La Liga world, doing that to the arch rival of Real Madrid, that has to mean something special. That has to mean something more than what we're talking about, because it doesn't make sense. Again with the last minute winner, and again with the goal that counts the most. He scored a rocket the last time when they met at Barcelona at Camp Nou, or the new stadium that they're playing on while Camp Nou is under renovation, and he scored one crazy rocket while the Barcelona fans were talking about him just scoring tap-ins. Now he comes back at his own home ground and he scores the last minute winner to give Real Madrid the La Liga title. 11 points clear at the top, and it is done. It is done. If there was any hope, the only hope that Barcelona were going to have in El Clasico was for them to stop Real Madrid from winning, and today they came up with a victory, and there is no way coming back from that. That's where it comes to an end. That's when we say it's over, and it's all because of Jude Bellingham, the new king of El Clasico. We have to crown this kid, because as much as we try to refuse it, as much as we try to say as much as we can, this kid is running the show. After playing 120 minutes against Manchester City just on Wednesday, comes back again with a performance like you could see that most of the Madrid players were tired, and they were able to get the victory again against Barcelona. That has to mean something. That we have to put some respect on Real Madrid, because they are just on another level that most of the teams in La Liga cannot compete with. Most of the team in La Liga have to put some respect on what this team is doing, or what this club is doing. It's crazy what a dynasty that is being built in this La Liga world with this Real Madrid team. They know how to win at clutch moment, and I never knew this. I knew he was special, but I never knew that he thrives the most on those moments when you expect him to do nothing. He thrives the most on the moments when you really overlook him. And we also had a chance to actually sign this player as Liverpool, and it rests the most that we get to witness greatness at its level best on a club that is well known for being the greatest club in the world, as he is running the show, and he's making La Liga his own. This kid is 20 years old, people, and he's making La Liga look like it's his own. It's crazy. It's crazy if you are not going to put some respect on Jude Bellingham, because so many people have been talking about who's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Do you see anyone? And I can't believe I'm going to say this. At the age of 20 years old, Jude Bellingham, I think, is worth of carrying that Ballon d'Or, because what he is doing, what I'm seeing from this kid is it's unbelievable, people. It's unbelievable, because he's running the show now. I'm just waiting for him now to push England to that level, to get this couple bottlers to the level of where he is, because he's now at the classes level, at least. I don't even know I don't even have the words, because it keeps happening. As well as talking about the game, Barcelona were controlling the game. Looking at the position of the game, they actually had 54% of the game, and at the end of the day, they win the game. It's crazy. It's crazy what I'm witnessing here. And I'm not saying that Barcelona do have some young stars. I was really impressed with this young kid. Well, this young kid who was playing at Barcelona, who was making Camavinga have one of the time of this, Yamal. I'm telling you, he's going to be a revelation. I'm wondering how Barcelona will look like if the kid who's out from injuries back, Gavi. Imagine when Gavi is back, they're able to pull out this kind of a performance with so many players coming back from injuries. Imagine when Gavi is back. There's still something special because of the academy that Barcelona produces, because of the players who are coming in from Barcelona. But at this moment, I cannot compare Barcelona to Real Madrid. And they're about to sign Jude Bellingham. They're about to sign Kylian Mbappe at the end of the season. It's just unbelievable. You cannot overlook this. They still have the Brazilian with them. He's running the show, of course. Vini Jr. He almost scored the winner, and Rodrigo. Barcelona tried to fight in the game. I don't want to lie to them, but to you, but also, of course, they were tired because they played so during the week. But they also did not play. Had to play at least extra 30 minutes against a Man City team, which was exhausting. Jude Bellingham was in this team, and somehow he comes up with a winner. He comes up with a winner. And Hey Jude is trending all over the world now because of how special he is. Scored 2 goals in the first game at the Barcelona's backyard. Comes into his own backyard and decides the one of the game, which I think is going to be proving as the most important game in the game, because now I think what is now waiting for is just for Real Madrid to be crowned as Laliga champions, and they now focus on the Champions League, in which I feel like he's going to win it. And imagine after winning that, if he goes win the Euro, then oh my God, we are speaking about a different stratosphere now. Jude Bellingham is special. And I feel like Gareth Southgate doesn't know how to use this kid. If England gets a superstar of a manager, I'm telling you, I'm really here to give you the truth. It's gonna be he's gonna be one of the most dangerous players to ever face in football history, because he's just that goddamn good. He is good. He can play at any position. He can be anyone you want him to be. He can play like Stevie G. He can play like Zidane. He can do, whenever you try to compare him with somebody, he can always play like the player and actually go above that player. It's just amazing. I remember the words that Toni Kroos said. That he said that, of course, he came with that 100 meter on his head, and Toni Kroos came out and said that we had another 100-meter player in Eden Hazard, and we saw how it ended up. Now, he was not trying to put pressure on Jude Bellingham. He was just saying that he has to put his head down and prove it. But this kid's head has been way, way up, and he has been proving that he has something special to offer. I started following Barcelona because of the Messi era. And right now, I'm really confused. I don't even know what to do. I don't really follow La Liga, but what I'm seeing from this kid, he makes it want you eager to follow his career and what he's doing. And he's only 20 years old. Imagine the years and the season and the greatness and what he's going to achieve in Los Blancos, in Real Madrid, what he's going to do. It's crazy. It's Vamos season for this kid, people. And I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think of your Clasico? Did it live to expectation? And what do you think of Hey Jude? And where do Barcelona go on from now as they're losing the manager? What do they need to do to at least try to come in and try to compete at the level of where Real Madrid is? I'm out. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, and see me on the other side. I'm out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.